Welcome back. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, basking in the glow of motherhood, spoke to us exclusively on how she balances being mom to her 11-month-old daughter Aradhya and her career and various professional commitments.
Talking in the context of my association with Longines, 13 years, which is incredible. And in 1999, I mean, who would have thought that here we'd be in 2012, still associated with each other, wonderful, and a wonderful association at that. And yeah, 2012, married and have a baby girl.
So,
Incredible.
how would you describe life in one word today?
It's impossible to define it in one word. I mean, I guess you try and use the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but I don't even know if that suffices to define the experiences of life.
You were one of the few actresses who debunked the myth of married women and the box office. And now with a baby, do you think that with your scheduling, now your priorities are different and you see a conflict between career and motherhood?
I've always been very clear with my priorities, and my priorities simply state whatever I take on in life, I stay committed. And that's the way I've been about my career, and that's the way I've been about my personal life. And it's that clarity that has me chart my course. It's not about debunking myths. It's not about trying to prove a point. And it's not about probably making the statements that get made out of my choices. It's really about just staying committed, and whatever I take on, I choose to do it well, and I choose to commit completely to it. Have I been a committed professional? Absolutely. And that's really going to be the course ahead as well.
And also, having been a public figure, always been under scrutiny yourself. And it was a time when, before motherhood, perfect figure and everything, she doesn't look that real. And now suddenly after motherhood, everybody's judging your weight, how you're dressed.
No, but
real women do gain weight after marriage. Do you think that was the double standards of...
I didn't even bother about thinking too much about it, or what do you say, bothering to even, that's why I didn't bother to do an explanation, because if that was a concern, I would have stayed hidden, I would have stayed away. Or, come on, I'm in showbiz, you know, everything is accessible, science has made great progress. I could have looked probably even better than before overnight if I chose to. So there are the choices for the making. All this is part of my life, being in the public platform, and there will always be opinions, some great, some not so great. Sure. But I've always said, you just go with the flow. Tomorrow's another day, and there'll be another experience out there.
Very true. And your fans, we had an online poll, and everyone wrote in, and we also want to know, when do we see you on the big screen?
Thank you. Thank you all for asking this question so often. It makes me feel loved and missed. And yeah, looking forward to interesting scripts. There have been scripts coming my way, and everybody's been asking, okay, when do we get down to planning schedules? I guess you'll know when it happens.
So, as one of the most prominent ambassadors of India internationally, when it comes to cinema, philanthropy, and endorsements, how have you seen, like, taking this forward post the movies, this aspect of your life?
It's not something that you plan pre, during, or post. Philanthropy is just something that comes from within. And probably before you're on the public platform, it's happening anyways in your life, and nobody knows about it. With the United Nations, actually, they had approached me about nearly 10 years ago, and at that time my schedule was so committed on films that I had said, let's wait and do it at a later time. With me becoming the international ambassador for UNAIDS with the United Nations, what's happening is it obviously seems well timed, because I'm talking about PMTCT, that is prevention of mother-to-child transfer of AIDS and HIV. And so it seems perfectly timed now that I am a mother. But very honestly, the timing also is perfect, because today I can plan my schedule. For the first time, I have a clear diary to start planning my schedule. Otherwise, from the beginning of my career up until motherhood, my career has always been planned. My schedule has been planned for 3 years ahead, and it's impossible to factor anything else in.
Cinematically, what kind of roles would you like to take now? I mean,
luckily, with my career and my choices, there has never been a what now, because I think right from the beginning, I mean, I'm the girl who started with Iruvar. So I think I made it very clear that I'm here as an actor from the outset, and I've always done roles that interest me. And my directors have recognized it all through, and so has my audience. So I've never, probably that has been one of the most important and key factors to aiding me debunking a lot of myths, because I've never been one to follow myths.